Oh, such a beautiful shot.
What's up, everyone? I'm here with a very special guest today, and it is Batman, the guy who won the very first tournament in 2014 summer, I think it was.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
The first question I've got for you, and speak a bit louder by the way into the mic so people can hear you. Where have you been? That's
Where
the
have I
first
been?
question we all have. I've had you added on Skype for years, and I've kept in contact with you for a little bit, but you have disappeared from the Brit community for so long. It's been
Well, breeding kind of got boring, honestly. Like, I did it for so long, and then I found a new game pretty much, because I was sick of, like, the luck aspect and the random hit generating type of game. So I looked it up and found League of Legends, so that's where I've been.
So tell me what you think. What changed in EOC to make it, unbearable for you? Because I know you used to be a big fan of it back in the day. You used to be doing it all the time. It used to be really fun for you and me and some others. But we all know how I feel about it. But what do you feel about it?
So for me, I feel like there's 3 generations of breeding. So there's the first original generation, which is the one that I got started on, and that's the one I won the first tournament on. Then the second one was after the Legacy mode came out, and just screwed everything up. Like, I hated the reworks on the abilities, and just the new mechanics that you had to deal with because they decided to bring a wannabe old school mode into RS3. And then the third was when they brought the members' abilities into free-to-play. Because for me, like, in the first generation, I feel like it was the most balanced between all 3 of the styles of breeding. And so that's why it was fun. But, like, that's why I didn't do members breeding either, because in free-to-play, it was all balanced. There was nothing too strong, and there were ways to out-manipulate your opponent. Now, it's just such a spam type of game that's like whoever hits and gets lucky with like knockout pros or whatever pretty much wins. Even in food fights back in the day, you lost adrenaline when you ate. And so it was a lot more of a strategic type of match. And that's why I liked it back then. And so when it changed, like, the first change that threw me off was the food. When you didn't lose adrenaline for eating, I really got mad at that. I was like, that is so bull. This needs to change or I'm going to quit. And that was the first strike. And then everything just added up and I was like, I'm done. I'm going to play League permanently.
I can't say I disagree with you because I don't. I do think the older EOCs were a lot better, but I don't think JGEX really care about free to play just for the reason that it's free and no one really pays a penny to it. So they will just throw whatever they want in there and just leave it as that. But that's just my opinion on the matter. I was going to ask you as well, what do you remember about the first tournament? How did you win? Because I remember that Cincinnati, he was a lot of points ahead of you at that time. And how many perfects did you have to get just to get that tiebreaker
How did I
to meet
win?
in the final?
Well, it was actually pretty crazy. That tournament was the first, so there was a lot of experimenting going on, So you had like the 2v2s and the 5v5s that awarded points, and Cincinnati just got a lot of points in the first couple of 5v5s and 2v2s and stuff because his teams were doing really well and he wasn't dying. So he got a lot of points and jumped ahead of everybody by a lot. And pretty much what it came down to was practice and literal determination, because I remember a conversation we had where you said you literally have to perfect every single fight in order to catch up. And I was like, all right. And so every fight since the second week, I think I went 3-0 and got the max points in every fight in order to catch up to him.
I know, that was the biggest comeback, even since today, I've ever seen. But who was your hardest opponent in that first tournament? And the difference is with them tournaments as well is that the tournaments back then, they seem to have a lot more people in than they do now. You had about 60 people in the first tournament, I remember. And now we only pull about 30, but... going back to the hardest fight, who was the hardest person for you to take in the first tournament?
My hardest fight was actually a loss. It was a food fight with Light Zone.
Yeah,
what
he's
happened.
very well known for his food.
He did really good in that fight, and it came down to us both being out of food, if I'm remembering correctly, and like he ran out of food, so he started hitting his abilities and started making me eat. And like I said, back then you lose adrenaline for eating. So as I ate and tried to do thresholds, I couldn't, and I was like, crap. And so finally he just got that last hit on me, and I was like, oh, dang it, I lose.
Yeah.
But it was an awesome fight, and I was happy to lose it because it humbled me a little bit. I was a really cocky food fighter because I was a PKer and everything, you know.
Yeah, I remember.
So I was like, food fights are nothing to me.
Right, so now I'm going to get to the more common questions. Sorry, you're not finished, Karen, if you want.
No, go. No, I'm finished. Go ahead.
Alright, okay, so now I'm going to be asking you a couple of other questions. I mean, some of these questions won't relate to you, but I'm going to start with the first one. Who are your top 3 best brids of all time, in any order you like? Who are your top 3 favourite best brids in your opinion?
The top 3, in my opinion, that's really hard because I haven't seen all the new breed, you know. But
Well,
from what I've seen,
of all time, basically, so of any generation.
yeah, definitely of all time. I feel like Tactician was up there. Let's see, me. I'm gonna include myself.
I like that.
And then, you know, one of the hardest brids that I ever fought, even though he lost the tournament, when I came back, I was so proud to see how good he had gotten. I don't know if he was the best, but it was Tommai. Like, I remember when he was a lower level, and I was, like, destroying him, and then I come back to the game, and he literally 100 to 0s me, and I'm just like, what happened to my HP? I remember that. So
your top 3 breeders then. So we got yourself, Tactician, and the third one.
And let's see. You know, honestly, I would say the original inventor of the hit and run was Drab.
In the summer tournament with the 500ml prize coming up, I know you've not seen a lot of the new brids, but who do you think is going to take that tournament?
In the most recent tournament that's going to come up after the top 4 one?
Yep. The one in May.
That's tough. I would have to seriously get on and watch everybody brid to answer that question, because I don't want to cheat anybody of their chances, you know.
Well, if we can leave that question blank for now, so let's get
I can answer that.
What are the chances of people having you come back as a referee for the summer tournament in May next year?
As a ref, for sure, I'll come back.
Yeah, is there anything else you wish to say while I've got the recording going?
Just keep practicing, guys. Don't get downhearted if you lose, because I lost a lot when I first came into breeding. It's not easy, and it definitely takes time to learn, so try and keep practicing, and you'll get there eventually. It just takes practice.
Well, thank you very much, Batman. It's nice to see you again, and I will see you in the summer.
Heck yeah, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for the interview.
What's up, guys? We've got Cartman here, and now we have a dupe, or what does he call himself? Charlie, Bible Hub, whatever he wants to call himself.
Dupe.
Yeah, dupe. Alright, guys, so since you're both here right now, I'm going to ask you both a couple of questions about the tournament, as everyone else has been asking for this weird video. Does that sound fun, Bible?
Not really, no.
It doesn't sound fun. Well, I'm glad you don't find it fun, because you're doing it anyway. So what I'm going to be asking you, Bible, is I'm going to be asking you your top 3 breeders of all time. So in any order you want. So yeah, feel free to list them now.
Oh, easy peasy. Obviously, it has to be Eriaz. He's very good.
Right, that's Eriaz.
Dream Terror.
Dream Terror, fucking hell, got a brilliant one there.
And Clyd.
And who, Khalid? I'm surprised God Jock Linehan's not been mentioned, but that's alright, guys. That's totally fine. Alright, Catman, I'm going to ask you now. The top 3 breeders of all time.
So
Well, I'll choose Khaled first. I don't know. I've never actually beat him in any
Oh my
1v1
god,
fight.
why the fuck are people fanboying that? Well, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything negative. I've got to be really careful what I'm saying, as this is going on YouTube. So, all right, we've got Khaled, also for Cartman. Who else, Cartman?
And Sosa.
Love Sosa. Yep.
That's my son. Of course, Bible, the one and only.
Right, but are you only saying that because he's here as well, or do you actually mean
No,
that?
I really don't care.
Are you
You're here as
pressuring
well.
him? 'Cause I think you're both in the same world right now, aren't you, sir? I don't want to see no bullying coming from Bible Hub.
So, like, when are you starting the recording?
I've already started.
I
This
think
is
you
it.
started.
I'm going to have to edit a lot of
Oh,
it.
fuck.
I'm going to have to edit a lot of it. All right, guys, another question for you both. Right, Bible, do you think you're going to win the top 4 tournament what's coming up?
Wait, who's in it?
Bible, that is the most Down
No, who the
syndrome
fuck-
question you've ever asked me. Who the fuck do you think is going to be in it? The top 4
I don't know.
tournament? Well,
I don't-
obviously the fucking people in the previous top 4, Bible. That's who's going to be in it.
Yeah, but I don't know who they are.
Oh,
It's
Bible.
Sosa, I know that.
Do you want me to fucking read it for you? All right, I'll tell you the previous top.
Yeah, who are they actually?
Alright, okay.
Yeah,
the
see.
previous top 4, not all of them are going to be in, by the way, because, some of them quit, but we've got Batman, Cincinnati, Awesome Days, Light Zone, Night Torrent, Levity, Apex Sam, Smart Play, You Do, Tommai, I don't know how to say his full. Is it Tommai? I think so.
Yeah.
Bible
Yeah,
Hub,
I think
Dirty
so.
Edition, Love Sosa, Originally, Tactician, OMB, Cres, Careless. What do you think your chances are of winning, Bible? Because obviously you're a favourite to a lot of people. A lot of people always say that you're the fucking best and shit. So what do you think your chances are?
Yeah, probably not very high. I don't know.
Alright, well, okay, there we go, guys. So Bible's not confident about winning. Okay, who do you think's going to win?
Not gonna win.
The next summer tournament, who do you think is going to take that?
Probably Sosa again.
What do you think, Cartman?
Well-
Who's in the next tournament anyway?
Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell.
I'm a little bit.
I've just lost.
I'm not really.
I've just lost another brain cell now. Thank you, Cartman. Right.
Yeah.
So,
Basically the same people.
yeah, but it's going to be the same people and maybe some new
I
other
would say
Brits.
Khaled next summer tourney.
What?
What the fuck is wrong?
Oh, sorry, I've got to take a break. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, no. All right, we're gonna go with Khaled. To be honest, I think Khaled did actually pretty well last tournament. He beat Tactician in food and non-food, and I don't know. Not a lot of people thought he was good at food. Do you know what? He always says that he's shit at foods, but he's not as bad as he claims he is.
It's pretty shit.
I mean, yeah, maybe he might be shit compared to other people.
No, that was me on his account doing the food, so I'm joking. I'm sure.
Oh, alright.
Edit that out.
Well, I think I pretty much asked you both the questions I was going to ask, so if you want to say anything else, feel free.
Tremterra is the best breeder.
Yeah, agreed.
Alright.
He's the teacher. He taught
Alright,
wars.
thanks, guys.
He's the best NSers. He's God.
Hello, Trem's comment.
Alright, guys, well, thanks for that.
Hypercam's now online. Why do you use Hypercam, dude? Use like fucking
Bro,
Camtasia.
my computer's shit.
Dude, Camtasia's free though.
Yeah, well, my computer will probably blow up with that. Right, anyway, we're going to start the video. Right. What's up, everyone? I'm here with Boxerpup, and I'm going to be asking him the same questions as I've asked everyone else, so feel free to say hi, Boxer.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Boxer here.
Yeah, he was just showing me how he runs over pigeons earlier in his car, so, yeah.
Actually, they were seagulls, but yeah, I can run them over.
Yeah, I was actually planning to do this interview with him earlier, but he had a police car behind him, so we had to end the call and call back. So, well, what do you have to say about that? You don't show a good example on the road, do you?
No, not at all.
No, you
Fuck
don't.
the drivers.
Oh, we're gonna get to
RuneScape takes priority.
Right, anyway, we're going to get to the questions, Boxer. So, the first question is, who, in your opinion, are the top 3 breeders of all time?
Of all time, oh, that's actually going to be a pretty hard one.
It is, a lot of people have had a hard time answering that one.
Yeah, it's back in the day, definitely. I mean, I can answer this in like 2 different ways. I can answer this like back in the day and then now, which would probably be the easiest. So
Alright,
back in
if
the
you
day,
want
when
to
I
do
was-
that, you want to do top 3 back in the day and top 3 now, go for that.
Yeah, that's how I'm probably gonna have to answer this. So back in the day when I first started breeding, the top 3 were definitely OMB, Trim Terra, and probably you, dude. They were the top 3 people I always had. I could never beat. I used to beat Tommai when he first started, but then when he got good, I could not beat him. As everybody knows, OMB taught me how to brid, so that's like common knowledge. And U-Dude has always been good. As of today, U-Dude's still on that list. I definitely put Bible Hub on that list because even though he's a freaking spastic and he hates my guts for no apparent reason, he's still a great breeder, and I will definitely admit that. And Kale, even though he's a giant troll, he's definitely a very good breeder now, and I definitely put him on that list as well.
Wow, so that's Boxerpup's top 3, even though he's included past breeders. But there you go. I'm probably gonna have to ask this question to everyone else now, but we'll scrap that for now. So the next question, Boxer, is: are you actively breeding anymore?
I still on and off brid. Most of the time I just do it for fun. I actually just took place in Kalis' mini tournament. I finished 5th place out of, I think there was like 12 people, so it wasn't that bad. But on a day-to-day basis, no, actually, unfortunately, I barely am even online anymore. Between school and work, it's just you don't have time to play RS anymore like you did back when you were younger.
So, if I was going to tell you that, because you know about the tournaments coming up, there's a tag tournament coming up and a top 4 tournament. This is based around January and February. I know you're not going to be interested in them, but the summer tournament with a 500ml prize in May. Will you be competing in that one?
I would. I'm definitely going to compete in that one as long as I got the free time. I should be. I'm looking at the dates, and I should be just about finished with uni at the time, so I should be able to have the time to come on.
I've asked everyone this question and everyone's been saying that they're going to join, but I really hope they do, because if everyone joins who said they're going to join, then it's going to be huge this summer. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
I mean, I wish everybody the best of luck with all the tournaments and everybody's goals in the game. It's been a very big pleasure to actually be able to sit down here and do this interview with you. And
thank you.
Good luck with everybody in the tournament, and I hope to see everybody. If not at the tag tournament, then definitely I'll see you guys at the May tournament.
Alright guys, I'm here now with Cres 101.
What's up?
There we go. Right. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about the tournament, as you know, as this is why I've kind of brought you here. And the first question I'm going to ask you is, who of your top 3 breeders of all time, in any order you like?
Third would be like fucking. It's pretty hard. Third would be fucking Careless. Second, Bible, and then first, Sosa.
That's a pretty good one actually. I've heard Bible in pretty much nearly every one I've asked. Like everyone who I've asked this question, they've all said the same thing, Bible. So it's like fucking.
Yeah,
Bible must be loved. What do you think your chances are of winning the top 4 tournament?
I don't know, man. Just don't do it so I can fucking nick out that fucking chimp.
But yeah, because you seemed to shock everyone last tournament. Actually, no one expected you to do as well as you did. The only thing what probably let you down a little bit, and you'll probably agree with me, is just the food fighting.
Yeah.
Is that
something I'm gonna fucking practice? Yeah, but I think it should be a bit better this time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that actually. It's probably something you're gonna work on anyway. But you fucking hit and run shit you do. I've fucking never seen anything like it. I was like, what the fuck? The first fight you did in tournament, I was just like, oh no, I'd hate to be the other guy because I can't deal with hit and runners anyway. But fuck it, that was just straight back and forth constantly. Oh god, I don't know how you do it. A lot of people say you use macros and shit like that, but how would you clear the air with that? Because you said that you use like a small keyboard or something.
Yeah, small ass keyboards. Like fucking one finger takes up like 2 keys, so it's not pretty hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you had like is it a flat keyboard as well?
Yeah, it's a flat keyboard.
Yeah, I was gonna say because that'd make it very easy compared to like an average keyboard where you'd have all your keys, like you'd have like a big space in between each key. So. Yeah, guys, if you believe him or not, that's just to clear the air about the whole fucking macro thing. And I'm sure a lot of people do it anyway, so I don't know why people bitch about it, but,
but like this whole fucking tournament, the last one, I just joined to fucking kick out that chimp.
Yeah, I've noticed, and then you managed to get top 4.
It's pretty fucking surprising, I guess.
Right, next question about the summer tournament coming up. Are you going to be in that tournament? It's 500 mil prize and it's in May.
Oh yeah, nigga wants fucking chimpanzees in that fucking tournament.
Well, he did say that he was coming back. He said that he's going to the army or something, and then that is going to be back. So we're going to see more
That
of
nigga
him.
got get fucking bullied by fucking ISIS niggas and fucking Arabic bitches just bombing up that fucking nigga.
Who do you think is going to win the summer tournament? And if you rate yourself up there to win one of these?
Oh damn. Top 4. To be honest, I don't know. Biden's always been a good Brit to me, and since he made it to fucking semis this time, I think he's gonna be a bit harder.
Yeah.
I don't know if I rate myself up there. Yeah, I think I'm a decent Brit, but probably too new to like be as good as like fucking rest of been Britain since like fucking EOC.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I could do it, but I guess I just
only time's going to tell, really.
Yeah.
So summer tournament, who do you predict to win that one?
Oh. I don't know, man. It's kind of fucking hard to choose because like a lot of the good persons like didn't make it that far, so I think like a lot of them are coming back with like some beast shit.
Yeah, and there's probably going to be a lot of new guys who are entering there as well.
Yeah.
So,
Gonna get some exile niggas in this bitch. Fucking bro the chimp. Make sure this nigga has at least a fucking exile player in his fucking group.
Right, and I'm going to go to the final question, and I'm sure everyone will like this question. I think you'll like it as well. What is the whole beef between you and Eriaz?
Kid's a bitch. That's the only thing to say. Kid's a fucking bitch. Been bullying this nigga for like fucking 2 years. I know he claims he BS'd me, which is so fucking retarded because he can't fucking BS someone if you can't fucking non-stop, if you can't fucking flame, and you get fucking bullied. So I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but yeah, I permed that bitch like 2 years ago when he was fucking non-stopping with some clan name, Squad Fam or some shit like that. Bitch was like, you know, kind of like a fat bitch. 14-year-old, well, he's now fucking 14, Mighty Mine, the fucking ape. Some nigga named Appy, we call him Fappy.
Fucking hell, I don't even know the rest of them. I literally just know Eriaz and that Mighty Mime.
Yeah, I made him fucking quit. Trim should know that shit.
Right. So I'm guessing all this. He said that he used to be cool. Is this true? Like Eriaz and you?
We used to be cool. Nah, this nigga just fucking begged me for fucking off, like when all his fucking clan quit. This nigga was like, yo, Cres, me and Resurrect V2 and Appy, we fucking non-stopping now, so I'm the only, no, you're the only reason why I was, no, they're the only reason why I was fucking non-stopping you, so since I'm non-stopping them, can we fucking off? And I was like, yeah, I guess. That time was in like fucking, what's the clan's name? Immortal Veterans. So it's like, I asked them and they were like, yeah, he's fucking irrelevant anyways. So I was like, alright. Then, you know the AC account, Kenan?
I don't really know much about the NS clans in World 3, to be honest. I don't really speak to many of them, but I have heard of the clan name.
We have his fucking account name, Kenan, Kingin.
Yeah, I heard he DDoSed Mighty Mime recently. Is that why he's not been online?
Yeah, this nigga's probably got fucking cut by his fucking mom or some shit when I wasn't fucking working. And he didn't know how to fucking explain because he's like fucking 13.
Well, I think that sums it up, doesn't it? Do you have anything else to say?
Chimp won't make it out of week 1. Chimp's a fucking bitch. Chimpanzee is a pussy. And if he joins the fucking army, he's gonna get bullied. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright, thanks a lot, Cres. That's Cres 101, guys. Alright, guys, I'm here with Eriaz. Who are your top 3 breeders of all time?
You say what are the 3 best breeders of all time?
Yeah, in your opinion, who do you think are the 3 best breeders of all time?
Probably for originally Bible Hub and probably Tech because he's been.
What do you think of the top 4 tournament? What's coming up? If you get into that top 4 tournament, do you think you'll be able to win that one?
Probably not because I'm not even going to be participating in it because I'll be in active duty by then. So.
Oh yeah, I've heard about.
I guess on who was going to win, I can't really say because I don't know who'll still be active around that time.
Oh, that's true. So say if everybody from the top 4 tournament did enter this one coming up, who do you think would win that?
I'd say originally or sosa.
Originally or sosa. You seem to have a lot of competition and arguments going with a lot of people. What is it all about? I've never understood what is it all about.
Well,
you don't have to.
I actually do want to answer that question because a lot of people ask me that all the time.
Yeah.
So, like, give me like 3 people and I'll name how it started. Because there's so many, I can't really tell you like how everyone started. But.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems to be like one person just jumps in, then another person jumps in. It seems like a bit of a.
Well, it's a bit over time, just
like a circle.
Having people for like a long time, it just. And for some reason, they think it bothers me, but it's really entertainment. It's a game.
Yeah. I mean,
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Hyping on each other.
Who did it start with? Because I mean, did it start with Cres? Because I know you guys have hated each other for a while.
No, we started off as cool, and then he joined Exile, so at the BS that kid.
Alright.
He's just super emo.
So is it me?
He only really acts like that for attention because he wants people to be like, Cres is so funny, but he's not really.
I mean, I see you guys constantly insulting each other, so I thought it was I don't really know much about the NS clans and things like that, so I wouldn't really know what goes on behind the scenes or anything in World 3, but I do know that you seem to have a big fan club when you go to Clan Wars Worlds and shit like that, and I was just curious, what's going on. There must be a reason.
No, just usually all the NS clans in World 3, they all beasted each other, so I mean. It's kind of expected. No, it's the ones who type the most are the ones who really don't pass. Is what I've picked up.
Yeah. Well, anyway, good luck with the whole thing about you going into the army, by the way. You said that you're going to be getting a laptop over time when you're there, is that right?
Probably.
So will you be coming back?
I'll probably bring my old laptop or I'll probably order a new one.
Yeah, because...
not use my laptop for about 3 months and then I'll be back.
Will people see you return again into the future tournaments?
Of course.
That's good to know. So just so you know, guys, Eriaz might be going into the army and all that shit, but he'll be back. Right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for that. What's up, everyone? I'm here now with Josh, who is better known for... What's your name on RuneScape now? Because you change it every day.
Well, previously people know me as Draconi, but my in-game username right now is Josh with 2 H's and then an X at the space X.
Right, well, that's his name. So, first question, Josh, are you going to be in the May tournament?
Probably yes.
What about the February tournament on the 6th?
To be completely honest, probably not that one because I do have my final prelims coming up. But if I can make it, you'll see me there.
Alright, brilliant. Okay, Josh, another question is, what I've asked a lot of people is, who are your top 5 gridders of all time?
Obviously me. No, I'm joking. The top 5...
I can't remember if I said top 3 or 5. We'll start with the top 3, because I think I asked everyone for the top 3.
Well, my top 3 are probably easily Cres, Care, and yourself. Because you all put up a challenge, and it's a good fight. It's not over quickly. There's not just spamming the thresholds. There's always a lot of technique and skill into the fight, so it doesn't end quickly. And it's just basically just such a good fight from all 3 of you, so, especially Cres.
Is this non-foods or food fights? Any in particular?
Non-food fights with Cres in particular. His running and bidding style is impossible to beat. It is physically impossible.
To be honest,
Food-
Cres even admitted himself that his food fighting was the only thing he lacked at, and for him to get to the top 4 spot, knowing that he was just really good at non-foods at the time, he did extremely well. So if he does get good at foods, then we've probably got another winner coming up soon, possibly.
Care in food fights he's really, really good at them, especially you. But I haven't fought you in a while, so we're gonna have to do that again because I've completely lost all faith in food fights. They're so annoying because you run out of food and people use the shield bow ability to save their own food, and then you're like, shit, why did I do that? And then it just makes you think, and then you lose focus. And by the time you even regain your consciousness, you're just like, oh shit, I'm dead. Oh well, that's me lost.
Yeah, well, that can happen, I guess.
So it's basically, those are my top 3 because they're put up amazing fun. And overall, just great, basically.
So when it comes to the tournaments, what are your main goals? Do you have any, or...?
Main goal will be, depending on how many people take part, is to get in within either the top 10 or the top 5, which will prove to be a massive challenge. But it's impossible.
You know as well as everyone else that there's a top 4 every year where there's always names being wrote down and remembered. Would you want to be one of them? Would you want to get to the top 4 if it were possible? Could you see yourself in the top 4? Because I know what you can do, but not many other people will, because you've never really competed in my tournaments before, and there's only a very few people who actually know what you can actually do.
A lot of people have said that I am a very advanced brother.
You are very advanced, but the problem is you're not we don't see much of you, if you know what I mean, like in tournaments or,
I was the last tournament that you don't even know what the word is.
Hosted.
Yeah, the last tournament you hosted. I was going to take part in, and a lot of people think I dropped out. But that wasn't the case. I actually was in an accident which involved me being hit by a bus.
Is there anyone in the tournament you like and dislike? Well, I know who you like, obviously, but is there any people in the tournament you dislike or anyone you want to fight?
I hate everyone in the tournament. They're all a bunch of fucking bitches. I'm joking. No, I don't really have any beef with any of the brothers, except for one person which we were just speaking about that I don't really want to mention because I don't want to start drama.
Fair enough.
I know a lot of people do stick up for me, especially because a lot of people consider me quite close, as I've known them for years. People that I would really want to fight is, this sounds really bad to say because most people will be like, I want something easy to advance more. But I want a challenge. So anywhere between Careless to even fighting Cres, even though I know for a fact I would lose. I'm not ashamed to admit I would lose against him. His running techniques are just unbeatable. If I was to fight somebody that I enjoy fighting, would more likely be between Forgivable, Unexpectable, Inthers.
Unexpected's got really good at foods recently, actually. He's been practicing a lot. He's been practicing with me a lot recently.
Because I'm not afraid to actually admit that I have been telling him to come to World 61 and boot up every single time that I've been on and not been in pay to play, trying to make money. Because I'm a poor cunt and people will know that. I beg off them all the time. Let's not talk about that though. But he's gotten more advanced. He knows his techniques. He's not one of those randoms who call themselves a brother that uses anticipate at the start of a fight. Who the hell does that? You must be mentally retarded to use ante at the start of a fight, because that means you've wasted it when you get to 50%. You're going to waste your freedom, aka they use slaughter and you're dead. The main people that I do enjoy fighting that put up a challenge is more likely between Care, Forgivable, Unexpectable, and some even new players that have come in just appeared out of nowhere.
There's been a lot of new breeders recently, actually. I know 3 of them off the top of their head, and a lot of them are really good, and a lot of them have come from a PKing background as well, from Edgeville and stuff. So You know,
Yeah.
it's been. I think 2017 is going to be pretty good for breeding, really. Not because there's going to be a lot more people, but just for the fact that we're going to see something different, and there's probably going to be a lot more surprises than there ever was before. But we'll have to find out.
Precisely, because there is one person called Fast Healer.
Fast Healer's
this
not
one-
new. Fast Healer's not new. He was around in 2013 when I first breeded. But he quit for a very long time. So
That's the thing. I didn't get into breeding until
he knows
Oh.
he knows how to breed. Like he
the only time I was bidding before EOC came out. Like I was borrowing people's accounts, going into the wilderness,
Yeah.
doing away switches into mage, barraging, all that type of stuff. Doing the dehyde switches.
only problem Healer will
That's
probably have is just the fact that he is a click switcher, and to keep up with people who are binding and running around all the time when you're a click switcher, because I used to click switch, it's very, very hard.
And it's the fact that people that say that people that click are actually just macroing their mouse. They're really not, because a couple of people think I've macro. I don't. I just have 0 ping. So all of my switches are instant, and if I can click them quick enough, it's in 1 tick.
Yeah.
Because I did my underheads, did an overhead switch into full melee into duels in 1 tick. Apparently, I macroed
Well,
when I had 0 ping and there's no lag, and I clicked all my keys instantly.
we'll have to see what happens in the tournaments, I guess. Is there anything else you would like to say to everyone here, Josh?
Basically, everybody good luck in the tournaments. Do your best, try your hardest, try not to cause any drama. Yeah, so basically, everybody just good luck, have fun, try your hardest, practice. Basically, just and have a good time.
Alright, thank you, guys. We are here now with the one and only Love Sosa, the guy who just won the tournament previously.
What's up, guys? Sosa here.
Right, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. So as you already know, that's kind of why we're here. So I want you to name me your top 3 breeders of all time.
Oh shit!
In any
Top
order you
leaders of all
want.
time. All right. Bible Hub. Let me see. Pretty much Bible Hub. Bible Hub, Careless. Careless, if he did 6 switch, then that would be crazy. But since he's only 3, I guess I'd put him in the top 3. But okay, so Bible Hub, Careless, and Originally.
That's a pretty good one. I haven't heard that one yet. I've heard Bible all day, but I haven't heard Originally. But second,
I don't know when you're like recording it, so I don't know if I should.
Oh no, I'm recording it right now. This is the part what's also going to be on YouTube.
Alright. So no shady shit. Alright.
No, definitely not. I'm not going to sound professional because everyone knows I'm not, especially with the fucking quality I record my videos in. Anyway, so next question we're going to ask you is, well, not we, because Josh isn't with me, so just me. What do you think of the top 4 tournament? Who do you think is going to win that?
To be honest, at this point, if it's like first to 3, the same setups as before, anyone can win, but you already know me and Bible are gonna separate ourselves.
So has everyone heard that? So this is what Sosa's basically saying. It's either going
everyone is just busy sniping and shit. No one knows how to use their 50% stuns and slaughter. No one knows how to use like food fights and shit. So I guess that's why me, Bible, Careless will pretty much just like have an edge over everyone else. But yeah.
Do you know what though? If I'm honest, I've fought Careless in foods. I've fought you in foods. I've never really fought Bible much. Me and Careless, we seem to be very close in foods, you know. But with you just fucking, I don't know what you do, but you just stun me constantly.
Pretty much. That's like my main go-to. Stun that bitch.
Normally what I do is I will get my adrenaline to full and then I'll use anticipation and then I will try and do, all that combo bullshit I normally do. But you always manage to fucking stun me all the time, so I can't exactly get close to you to do anything. So
Most don't breed, man.
Out of experience, I can't get close to you. So I do.
Jack is better than like 3/4 of the bidders in the tournament. So come on, guys. You guys gotta step up
You gotta go step to the plate and beat the host. That should be everyone's goal. I might have to start doing that for the future tournaments now. You have to beat me at least twice in a food fight
to enter the
to
tournament.
get any fucking further.
Can't be having free points out here.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. The next tournament, though, is going to be rank setup. It's not going to be groups, so this time you'll be fighting by ranks, which means that every time you win a fight, you go up a rank. Every time you lose, you go down a fight. You can only fight somebody your rank, or one rank above or one rank below. You should know this because you probably do this on Tekken and Street Fighter all the time, where you're going...
Shut up! Man, I'm about to hang up right now. Out coming out here with your Asian... Alright, go ahead.
Alright, bro, right. So what do you think? I'm also going to ask you another question about the summer tournament. So what do you predict in the summer tournament? Do you think you're going to get another top 4? Do you think you're even going to compete in that one? Because you said to me after this tournament, what just happened, is that you don't really have any other goals now when it comes to entering these tournaments. As you said that you've came in the top 4 before, you've already won now. You don't really play anyway because you have nothing to do with the money, so money's not even... really, it's not.
True.
It's not.
Yeah, true. To be honest, I just do breeding for the fun of it. I mean, I already won a tournament, so it would be smart to retire. But I don't know. Like, it's so fun breeding, so I'm just gonna kind of keep on doing it until I like lose interest.
Do you want to be the first person to win twice? To win 2 tournaments twice? Because it's only going to happen in summer or winter. The top 4 tournament isn't going to count as. Because there isn't going to be a top 4 in the top 4 tournament because it's, it is pretty much just a one-man win thing. Yeah, it's going to be written down, but it's not going to be like a top 4 format.
I don't really care about winning twice. I mean, I already won once. I'm chill with that. It's pretty hard to win, so yeah.
Do you think you'll be in the summer tournament, which is in May?
In the what?
Do you think you'll be in the summer tournament, which is in May, for a 500ml prize? Do you think you'll be there for that?
Well... yeah, if I get my in real life shit together, I'll probably be in it.
Alright, well, yeah, it's probably in uni, guys. It's probably going to get a far better job than we are. But, right, I think that's it for now. Right, thank you, Sosa, for that. I think that's all the questions I've got. Is there anything else you want to say to everyone?
Thanks, Jack. Thanks for hosting. Thank you, other Britters. It's been fun.
I didn't know.
Good luck to everyone. That's it.
Alright. What's up, guys? I'm here with Dunjuneering, Oliver, whatever you guys want to call him. What do you want to call yourself, Oliver? What's your name going to be from now on?
You can choose.
Alright, I can choose. Alright, that's brilliant. I can call you what the fuck I want. Okay, so first question, Oliver, is who do you rate your 3 best breeders of all time?
E-Dude, Rival, and Original.
And the summer tournament with a 500ml prize, do you think we'll see any new winners next time, or do you think someone is finally going to win the tournament twice? And if so, who do you think that person will be?
It'll probably still be a new winner.
Do you think there's going to be a new winner? Well, to be honest, guys, I said a couple of years ago that I didn't think anyone would ever win the tournament twice. Even though it hasn't happened yet, it just seems like it's closing up now to a point where there's so many really good guys who keep winning it now, even though it's a different person. They all seem to be near the top every time, like in the top 4. So, maybe next summer is going to be the time where someone new wins it. Who knows? But it's going to be interesting to see. Is there anything else you wish to say, Oliver?
You're a tampon boy.
Oh, a tampon boy. Alright, okay, so we all know you copy my words. By the way, guys, if Oliver ever comes up to you on RuneScape and starts calling you tampon boy, vaxipad boy, and all that kind of shit, just remember that he got it from me, and he just likes to copy my words because he can't make up his own. Is there anything else you wish to say, Oliver? Or is that it?
You're a hot boy.
What's up, everyone? I'm here with Tommai, and I think that's how you say his name on RuneScape. Is that how you say your name, Tom?
Yeah, probably.
I just call you Tom. You should know your own username. How do you say your full username?
Tommai, I don't know.
Tommai, any of them, okay. I'll make sure you speak clearly into the mic, by the way, because my recording's a bit funny.
Okay.
Right.
I'm not next to it.
Alright, cheers, bro. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, who are your top 3 Bridders of all time?
Oh Jesus. Let's say Cres, Tactician, and you, dude.
Oh, that's a nice one.
You
Yeah.
can't say yourself, can you?
Sorry?
You can't say yourself. You can't say yourself.
No,
can
you
you
can't say yourself, unfortunately. No. Even though I'm sure you was up there. Well, you came second until your dad ruined it for you. Was that what happened? I'm sure everyone wants to know what happened. What happened in the final with you, dude?
Oh, that awful night. Just marched into the front room and just like get off your laptop. Like, fucking hell, I'm trying to win a tournament. Jesus Christ, hilarious.
Do you think you will ever be able to get back to how you was?
If I train for like a few hours, then I'll probably get the hang of it quite quickly. But like all these new updates, like the abilities, I don't know how long that's going to take me to get used to it. But I've actually got to get back into the game first, and I can't replay it for more than an hour because it gets so fucking boring.
So it sounds like you're moving your mic a bit, Tom. It's like making a really loud sound.
Oh, sorry. I think that's my hand.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've got a weird mic.
Yeah, no problem.
Built in.
Yeah, I don't. It's just so everyone doesn't get deaf when they listen to this. Okay, so Tom, are you going to be coming back? People want to know: are you ever going to be coming back and bridding again in a tournament, or just coming to watch or anything like that?
Oh, do people want me to come back?
Well, the top 4 tournament is in February, and obviously, since you are a top 4, people are wanting you to come back. Yeah, definitely. A lot of people talk about you still.
Yeah. There's a top 4 tournament. I forgot about that. Well, you know, might as well.
So are you going to?
Yeah. I'll give it a go, even if I do turn up at like the last minute and not know what I'm doing. But
there we go, guys. So Tom is going to return, and also Tom, there's a summer tournament, as you probably know of. It's in May, and it's a 500 mil prize. So if the top 4 tournament doesn't go to plan, you've also got that one as well.
Oh jeez. Okay, that's fine.
So we all know you're coming back. So another question.
Well, what's the prize?
Sorry.
What's the prize for the top 4 tournament?
100 mil.
Oh, nice.
Who do you think would win the tournament if you wasn't there? The top 4 tournament.
Oh, probably like one of the people from the most recent tournament, because they know what they're doing, unlike everyone else who's quit. You know.
A lot of these top 4 guys are coming back for that tournament though, and you know most of the people in the top 4. So if you was going to give me a name on who you think is going to win it, who would you put your money on?
Oh, probably Careless or Love Sosa.
Alright, there we go, guys. Careless or Love Sosa. They was in the final the year what's just been. Well, this year, should I say. This winter tournament final. And what about the summer tournament, Tom? Would you say it's going to be the same for that as well, or do you have someone else in mind for winning the summer tournament?
Well, I mean, I don't know who's amazing at the moment. Like, I don't know who's number 1 at the moment, but probably say the same, I guess.
Another question, Tom, I've got. What was the best moment you can remember from being in a tournament? Is there anything what stood out for you?
3-0, what? No, 3-0 Trim Terror, or whatever his name is. When he went all ISIS on everyone. That was fucking jokes.
He's actually been mentioned quite a lot, even though he's not been playing RuneScape. A lot of people have mentioned him in these little, tiny interview things. But yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. So, where have you been, Tom? What are you doing in life now? What made you quit RuneScape?
Well, I mean, I mainly played, towards the end I was like mainly playing for the tournaments and just bridding. I just got really bored of mems. And then, but bridding was always been really fun, and then a load of bridders quit, so I was like, okay, fuck this, I'm not going to play as much. And then I came back for like another tournament, and then summer happened and I was quite busy, and now I'm at uni, so I don't play at all. So
that's understandable. Well,
but yeah, I mean, I've got on holidays, and I can make time for this tourney, definitely.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well, I can't wait till you return then. Is there anything else you wish to say to everyone, Tom?
I miss you all. I hope you all miss me. See you soon.
Thank you, Tom. What's up, everyone? I'm here with Zenium now, who is also known as Luke.
Yo.
Right. So basically, Luke, why you're here is I'm going to be asking you a couple of questions about the future tournament coming up and things like that. But first of all, we all want to know who your top 3 breeders are of all time. Thinking hard about this one.
Let's go there.
We're going to go Zare. We've got Zare again. Fucking hell, he's popular today.
We got Cres.
We've got Cres as well, yep. I hadn't heard Cres yet, so that's a good one.
Oh, I throw in Babel in there.
Who do you think is going to win the 500 mil prize summer tournament coming up in May? Do you think you're going to win it yourself?
I don't know, man. We gotta see. But I'm gonna say probably Babel.
Because we have all seen you in your non-food fights, and your non-food fights are very impressive, especially for your level, which you entered in the last tournament as. We all know what you can do. The only thing what seemed to let you down a bit is your food fighting, as you knew that yourself. Do you think you'll be able to pick it up for May?
I don't know. I gotta trade prayer first.
Is it something you're working on though? Your food fighting and your prayer levels?
Oh yeah. I have time.
Right, yeah, that guys. So next tournament in May, we're gonna see Zenium on point.